Lavalier wireless microphones. Let's check them out. All right, let's check out the manual. And for the record, I am recording through these Lavalier wireless microphones right now. I'm showing you this manual because I want to point out some important factors on it. And also, even though it's very understandable and a pretty good manual, it's extremely small and it was hard for me to read. So I thought it might be helpful to you. All right, let's check out the first page. The first thing we want to check out is the transmitter on the left. Now that's the only thing you're going to have to recharge. The receiver that you see on the right here does not have to be um, recharged. That only gets charged up by whatever you hook it up to. All right, page number 2. Same two objects. Transmitter on the left, receiver on the right. Transmitter on the middle is just being shown with a clip on it, and that number 8 is also important because that's the button that you're going to press in order to pick up any of those selections that you want, 1 through 5. And number 2 and number 4 are the most important because that's showing whether you're recording regular or with some background noise eliminated. Now be aware of the receiver that you use. They're both indicated C port, but one is larger than the other, I believe. One is for the older iPhone. So make sure you don't try to force the wrong one into your phone or to your computer. Page 3, 4, and 5 is going pretty much over the same things I already went over, just a little more specific, and what you should expect with some of the lighting and what it means. All right, page 6 and 7 is just about some factory information and some warranty. So let's do some open box. So here I'm just opening the box and taking everything out. And you see there 2 transmitters. And then that's the cable that it comes that you could charge it up with, but of course you have other options because that's a really short cable. And that's one of the receivers, one of the 2 receivers that it comes with. And that's what I said, be mindful of to make sure you pick the right one. And that's the transmitter. And that's the clipper that goes on the transmitter with the magnet. And I'm giving an example here of how that receiver goes in your phone, but right now I'm using it on my computer, so I have it attached right on my computer. And that's how the clipper goes on there with a magnet. Real simple, nice and simple. And of course, you just clip it on. And my suggestion, wear a solid shirt when you're using this. Don't wear a loose, ragged t-shirt like I'm wearing right there because it's just going to take the transmitter down and then you're not going to know um, what the problem is and why you're sounding weird. And it's all going to be because your microphone is either facing down or inside your shirt. So you want to have a solid shirt when you're wearing these. All right. And this is time for the sound test. So everything you've heard before this was through the wireless microphone. And now what you're hearing is through the dynamic microphone. So you can be the judge and tell me which one you like better. All right, and this is what it sounds like with no wireless microphone and just a phone. I'm Jelly Bean. Have a good one.